All right, so the day is finally here. Shipping container swimming pool from Tangle Pools is on its way. It's about 30 minutes away from Digger Dave's yard right now, so I'm on my way there. Cannot wait to see this pool in person. The massive tractor trailer that this thing is arriving on will not be able to make the turn down my driveway. So Dave suggested that we had the truck go to his yard that has a nice wide berth. We can get the Tangle Pool pulled off the big truck and on one of his smaller trucks easily. And then tomorrow he's gonna drive it over to the stone house and we are gonna actually place it in its new home. Holy shit, I'm so excited. It's here. It's here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's awesome. And she's back on the ground. Step one, done. We are offloaded at Dave's. When his son Cody gets back tonight with the big trailer, they're gonna put the pool on that, and then they're coming to me tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow around 1 p.m. this pool goes in the ground. First time in my swimming pool. Tangle Pool is still on the trailer. We're gonna pull it and put it in the hole. Here we go. Pool deck.
I got a question about something
baby.
Before I go.
I have to be able to access these doors in the container in order to change chemicals and get to my mechanicals within the pool. Because the doors come all the way up, they need to be able to swing open. So the only way to get a deck on there and make it work with being able to open the doors is to put it on a slide. So that's what John came up with. A little bit of ingenuity, a little bit of engineering, and we're looking real good. All right, so today, pool gets wired. While the propane, which is gonna power the heater, is important, the only thing I need to put water in this pool is electric, because that's what's gonna run the filtration, that's what's gonna run the pumps, that's what's gonna run the lights, the cover, etc. So as soon as this is hooked up today, I'm gonna schedule a water truck. We're gonna get this thing fired up so we can go for a cold swim. Nice rainy day in the Catskills. The lawn needs it, so I'm happy. More importantly, the pool's getting filled, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, a little bit better than a garden hose. It is natural spring water, so the fact that I don't have chemicals yet does not matter. It is anywhere between 48 and 55 degrees.
That's called swim at your own risk. That's what that's called.
Are you going swimming today?
Hell no.
All right. So, Tangle Pool, up, running, operational. We're gonna do a little bit of walk around here, show you exactly what the components are and what I absolutely love about this thing. All right, so what are we looking at? 8 foot by 20 foot shipping container. And then underneath these stairs, which is right below my deck here, we've got heating system, filtration system, UV filter, and the electrical components that run the pool. So everything in this pool is self-contained, meaning when I called Tangle Pools and ordered this thing, they fabricated the entire pool on their property in a controlled environment in a warehouse. I had to get my site ready for this, but when they delivered it, it was simply placing this pool in the hole and then hooking it up to propane and to electric. So you can get this pool fitted for natural gas if that's on your property, if you have municipal services. Obviously up here in the country, my house is run on propane. The 200,000 BTU heater for this pool. What does 200,000 BTUs mean? Let me put it this way. Once I turned this thing on, it was up to temperature in a couple of hours. This is approximately 4,800 gallons, and what I'm seeing is it runs really, really efficiently. The other thing I found is that in the sun, in the direct sun of the day, it heats up the metal of the shipping container as you would expect it to, and that actually helps to heat the pool. So I really do not hear the heater kick on that much. So other nice thing is there's an app on your phone, everything runs through that. It really works seamlessly. It allows you to access the pool remotely. Turn on and off the lights, turn on and off the filtration, turn on and off the heater, and set that heat point that you want it to. So the other thing to notice here is this deck that I'm sitting on. So the Tangle Pool can be set at grade, which means it's above the ground. It sticks up above the ground about 6 feet. Or you can do what I did, which is put it underground. Here's the key with that. The heater that is in here needs to vent. So you can't just push earth up against the side of this box. You need to have an airspace of a minimum of 6 inches. That's what the Pentair manual says. I worked through this with the Tangle guys. They were super responsive. I got the exact dimensions of the pool from them, and then I drew up my proposed method of installation, which was 6-inch slab on the ground, and then 6-inch poured concrete walls as well. So the concrete walls allowed me to backfill the earth, get my grass nice and close to the side of the pool, but still give me that 6-inch air gap for the heater to vent so that the heater could breathe. The other thing that I got from the Tangle guys was that I need access to my mechanicals that run this pool. Because they are under the stairs, that means the concrete box had to be longer than the 20 feet of the pool. So while the pool's 8 by 20, the concrete box is 30 feet long, and I gave myself 6 inches on each side. And then what I wound up doing was pushing the pool to one extreme side of the concrete so that there was no gap whatsoever. And then on the other side, I used a piece of pressure treated 2x12 so that nobody could fall or get hurt on the side. And then I drilled some additional holes in those 2x12s where the vent for the heater is, just to make sure it had plenty of room to let that heater breathe and to let those gases escape. So let me go ahead and pull this deck back and we can jump down underneath and I'll show you some of these components. All right, so now we are down below the deck. So John Rittner's welder, Jason, fabricated this for us. Super cool system. What we have is a steel I-beam that we bolted into the 6-inch concrete wall, and then we have ball bearing rollers that the deck slides on. Deck's framed out of 2x8s and 5/4 PT decking, pressure treated. So just like a traditional shipping container, these are the same locks and doors. Right side opens first. Left side opens second. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the pool off. Probably can't see it on the app right now. And you just tap a button and she shuts right off. This right here is the 200,000 BTU heater. Then we've got a tube over here on the ground. That is the UV filtration. That was also an upgrade option that I opted for. Good thing I did, because chlorine is in short supply this year. So that's additional filtration. Obviously, UV light kills bacteria and different harmful stuff that grows in the water. Then we move over filtration. So this is the filtration pot. All the water runs through here. This collects all the crap that's floating in your water. Of course, we've got the sub panel, which is the electrics that run everything. There's breakers inside of here. And last but not least, we've got our electric motor down in the corner that powers the pumps on the filtration system. These are the heater jets that are in the stairs as well. So it's a really interesting system in that they're able to get all the mechanicals for the pool under the stairs and get the different mechanicals, the lights, the filtration, and the heat back into the water. So that wraps it up. That's a quick walk around of the Tangle Pool. For me, it's a 2 thumbs up. I highly recommend it. So this pool retails approximately $30,000. When you consider what the cost of like a gunite pool is, with all the in-ground work, the labor on site, the amount of time your property is a mess, I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. I'm assuming cost of ownership is going to be pretty low, considering what I'm seeing with the heater and the way the propane's running right now, which is very, very little. So I'm really excited about it. Absolutely thrilled that we have this thing for the summer and just can't wait to enjoy it. Hope that helps. Lots of good luck on the pool hunt.